Most people who are going to Summerfest are not Jewish, but they don't hate Jewish people, but they need to be more aware of what is happening to us.
These billboards are going up across Milwaukee reading, "Imagine going to a music festival and not coming home." It comes after Sunday's attack in Boulder, Colorado, where a man used a homemade flamethrower and shouted "Free Palestine" during a march calling for the return of Israeli hostages still held in Gaza. 8 people were hurt there, at least one in critical condition. We'll have more on the suspect in just a moment. But first, a local call for attention to the rise of anti-Semitism. TMJ4's Ryan Jenkins spoke with Jewish leaders on how these new billboards aim to spark conversation and calls for change.
This is one of 4 new billboards popping up in Milwaukee that will soon read, "Imagine going to a music festival and not coming home." It's a clear tie to the October 7th Nova Music Festival massacre in Israel. And organizers behind the billboard tell me their goal is to target Summerfest fans over the next few months. They hope this message sparks conversation and creates allies for the local Jewish community.
Anti-Semitism is growing in ferociously high rates around this country, and the Jewish community needs all the allies that we can get.
In 2024, the Milwaukee Jewish Federation found there were 95 confirmed instances of anti-Semitism in Wisconsin. And in the last 15 years, they say that number has risen 459%. It's why Archie Gottesman, co-founder of Jew Belong, hopes these 4 new billboards spark conversation.
The goal is to get the country talking about an issue that will stop hate. And the Jewish community has not been doing this as much as we should, which is why Jew Belong is doing these billboards.
The billboards are a direct call to attention to what happened at the music festival massacre in Israel on October 7th, 2023, where Hamas terrorists waged the deadliest attack on Jews since the Holocaust, with 364 people killed. The billboards are up a week after 2 Israeli embassy staffers were killed in D.C., and just one day after a man launched a fiery attack on demonstrators in Colorado who were calling for the release of Israeli hostages in Gaza.
People of goodwill should recognize that it's time to stand up and speak out because it's a scary time.
Roberta Clark, executive director of the Jewish Community Relation Council of the Milwaukee Jewish Federation, hopes these billboards can create empathy.
This is about Jews being targeted, attacked, and murdered in 2025 in the United States of America simply because they are Jews. And we need good people to say, not in our city, not in our state, not in our country.
Ryan Jenkins, TMJ4 News.
Now to the latest on what happened in Boulder, as a suspect has been charged with first-degree murder, among other things. In Colorado, death is not required to be charged with murder. 8 people hurt between the ages of 52 and 88. Authorities say among the injured is a Holocaust survivor. 2 victims were airlifted to the hospital, with police saying one of them is very seriously hurt.
She really felt like this happened not just to her, but to the whole community and the Jewish community and the larger community. This was a trauma that affects a lot of people.
The suspect identified as 45-year-old Mohammed Sabri Soliman, according to the FBI. Soliman is not a U.S. citizen. He overstayed a tourist visa. Investigators say he's confessed to the attack, saying he planned to do this for more than a year. Much more on this coming up.